You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Ever since we could remember, there had often been a discussion held even before video creation was a thing on the overall concept idea involving the circumstances of the battle on planet Namek and what it would have been like if Goku had never transformed into a Super Saiyan. But what if I were to tell you that in fact there was another Super Saiyan who fought Final Form Frieza on planet Namek and his name was Vegeta? As this is the story of Frieza versus Super Saiyan Vegeta on planet Namek, and taking a look at what the circumstances could have been like if Vegeta was in fact the first one to unlock the powers of Super Saiyan and having to use that against Frieza on planet Namek. As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Z story of Super Saiyan Vegeta vs Final Form Frieza manga chapter special, with the events of the Namek saga having to play out with Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, and Vegeta left on the ground, Frieza is shown having to stand over everyone as he went along to acknowledge Vegeta by telling him, "Look at you. So much for the legend of the Super Saiyan you claim to be. You are but a complete waste of time. I would have killed you sooner or later anyway. You should feel honored to have been met with my final form. I rarely ever go out of my way to use it against worms like you. Long live the prince of a dead race. Did you really think you had any chance against me? If you did, then you were more delusional than I thought. What were you all hoping for? A miracle? There will be no miracles for you." As Frieza is shown having to levitate upwards, he then continues, "Once I am done here, I will use the Dragon Balls to finally live forever. And as for you, you will be space dust floating within an endless void, just like your fallen people got what they had coming to them. You were never going to be freed, Vegeta. If not a slave, I would have ripped your head off in due time." And this is where it ends. This is where your story reaches its final chapter. But I want you to always remember who I am compared to you. I am a god, the ruler of the universe, the unstoppable and mighty Lord Frieza. I cannot be defeated, and I will never fall by your hands nor any other. Consider this a parting gift. Don't blink, or you just might miss what happens." So Frieza is giving everyone their final eulogy and having to tell Vegeta that he was never a Super Saiyan to begin with, and having to promise in using the Dragon Balls to live on forever, but also being very condescending and very cocky in his approach. But even with Vegeta trying to stand back up, he then went along to respond, "This can't be the end. It just can't. I refuse to allow for it to end like this. There must be a way. There has to be. I am Prince Vegeta, the mightiest Saiyan to ever live, and I will not fall to you. I cannot possibly allow for myself to meet this fate. How dare you mock me? My people, my race. I swear, Frieza, on my life, I will destroy you. You will be the first to feel the powers of a Super Saiyan in thousands of years. You won't get away with this." But then, Frieza goes on ahead to mock Vegeta by having to smile in his face by responding, "There's nothing super about you, Saiyan. Never has been and never will be. And just like your foolish father, mother, and pathetic people, you will fall by my hand. The only reason why I never killed you when I should have was because I knew you'd be the perfect servant to do my dirty work. It's all you Saiyans care about doing anyway. This was always in my plans, Vegeta. The runts on the ground can't help you, the Namekian can't help you, which means you're all alone. Say hello to your father for me in hell after I send you there. So dies the sweet prince, alone and without aid. What an amazing end to such a tragic story. And as Vegeta then proceeds to stand back up, he then further went along to tell Frieza, you took everything from me. My parents, my people, my life. I don't care who you are or what your title is. I won't quit. In honor of my people, my warrior race who lived on to become great before you got there, I will avenge them. I will avenge all of them. This is my destiny, to be the one to end your nightmare and to bring honor back to my fallen people. Fate has it that you die by me. And as Vegeta then has a flashback of his father, he then continues, and for taking away everything I've ever known, to enslave and use me for my power, I will never, ever allow for you to get away from the horrors you've brought onto me. And as we then observe a silhouette to what appears to be Super Saiyan Vegeta, Vegeta then goes on to continue, it's in my blood. I am the Saiyan of legend, as we get to see how Vegeta's aura begins to flare on and off, and there are little sparkles beginning to surround him. He then continues, I possess the very power you fear, the very power you destroyed everyone over, the very power that will be the final nail in your coffin, Frieza. And Frieza begins to detect something as he went along to ask, what's this power I'm sensing? No, it can't possibly be true. There is no possible way. That story is only but a myth. It's not real. And with tears beginning to fill Vegeta's eyes, he then went along to utter, I am the last of a mighty race. The legacy of my people are on my shoulders to carry. I will not fail them. I will not fail myself. I will be the one to show you the true power, the ultimate power of a Super Saiyan. And that's when Vegeta erupts with a massive aura having to engulf him, with Krillin and Gohan looking on. Krillin then went along to utter, whoa, what the heck is happening? Gohan, quickly, we've got to get out of here while we still can. Something's happening to Vegeta, which in fact he is correct, because as Vegeta continues to intensify his transformation, Frieza went along to then comment, this can't be happening. Where is he getting this power from? It can't be. You're just a monkey. That story is nothing but a stupid legend passed around by your stupid people. It can't be. And with Frieza shown shielding his eyes, he then continues, damn him. What's going on down there, you pathetic Saiyan? As moments later, we only then get the birth of Super Saiyan Vegeta on planet Namek, and with Vegeta staring back up at Frieza, he then went along to address him by telling Frieza, I told you that this is where your horror ends, Frieza. You cannot possibly destroy what I've become now. Behold, a power that hasn't been seen or felt in thousands of years. The power of the mightiest Saiyan warriors, the Golden Warrior of Legend. What's wrong? You seem a little scared, Frieza. You should be. And with Frieza looking down in absolute disgust, he then asks, where did this come from? As all the way back in the Rejuvenation Chamber, even Goku himself is able to feel Vegeta's power as Goku wakes up and commenting, whoa, what just happened? Vegeta's power, it dwarfs Frieza's. And with Vegeta getting into fighting position, he then went along to further continue, I am going to take the one thing you value more than anything else in this world. Above all else, what you've taken from my people and my family. Your life. As Frieza went along to respond, you think I'm afraid of you, Saiyan? I am the mightiest being in the entire universe. A Super Saiyan or not, I will show you the true terror of Lord Frieza. and as soon as Lord Frieza charges on in, he went along to shout, "And this is where you die, Saiyan," as Frieza then manages to connect a thunderous shot to Vegeta's face, but Vegeta doesn't seem to be affected or fazed by this attack at all, as Vegeta went along to reply, "Before I die, I am going to make sure that you go before me," in the most brutal and ruthless way possible. And with Vegeta then connecting a thunderous shot of his own straight to Frieza's stomach, he then went along to ask him, "Do you still think I'm bluffing, Frieza? Can you feel that? That's the difference between us now. The gap has closed." And as Vegeta then punches Frieza in the face, he then went along to tell him, "You had this coming since I was a child." And once Frieza's body is then shown having to crash through the landscape, that's when Krillin went along to tell Gohan, "Hey Gohan, we've got to get back to the ship as fast as possible. There's no telling what's about to happen here with these two, so it's best if we don't chance it and get the heck off this planet. Grab Piccolo and let's go." And with Gohan shown having to pick up a very injured and battle-damaged Piccolo, that's when Gohan went along to ask Krillin, "What if Vegeta might need our help if Frieza somehow gets the better of him? He may need us in the long run," as Vegeta overhears this by responding, "I do not need your help to finish Frieza off, so there's no reason to stick around. Now get off this planet before I take you idiots with him." And with everyone shown in fear, that's when Gohan responded, "Right, okay, let's get out of here, Krillin. We don't have a choice." Because as soon as Frieza winds up charging right back in, he then went along to tell Vegeta, "I am going to end you, Vegeta. One lucky shot and a fluke of a transformation doesn't change anything, monkey." And with Frieza shown attacking Vegeta, Vegeta then went along to ask him, "You don't seem to boast the same attitude as you did a few minutes ago. And I think I know why. It's because you know it's over. Little by little, you're beginning to realize, Frieza, that you have no chance in stopping me. Absolutely none." And as Vegeta begins to duck under Frieza's attacks by kneeing him in the face and grabbing him by the tail, right before Vegeta proceeded to grab Frieza by the tail and then slamming him down on the ground, he then told him, "Because if you did, then you'd be the one who's in control." So Vegeta is boasting, he's bragging, he's not only beginning to hurt Frieza physically, but he's also trying to do it as much as he can mentally to really drive the nail inside of Frieza's ego coffin and having to hurt him emotionally, because the second Frieza tries to once again charge right back at Vegeta, he then went along to tell him, "Enough of this, monkey. It's time I put an end to the last remaining monkey of defiance for good. You and your race were nothing more to me than slaves, roaches that were inevitably going to be squashed." And right before Frieza can actually try to make contact, Vegeta quickly sidesteps out of the way and having to respond to Frieza by telling him, "No, Frieza, I will not be the one who falls on this day, but instead," as right then and there what Vegeta does is he ends up punching a hole right through Frieza's stomach and telling him, "It is going to be you. Do you feel that? That was for ripping me away from my destiny. That was for my father and my people. This is the power that you feared so much. And this is going to be the last thing you see before I send you straight to hell. But I'm not going to kill you that easily, no. I have other plans for you. I am going to tear you apart with my hands first before I blast whatever remains of your body into millions of pieces." Now let's continue, shall we? As only then, the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, in the comment section below, I want to get your thoughts on the hypothetical of what it would be like to see Vegeta actually achieve Super Saiyan to battle against Final Form Frieza, and if you guys believe that Vegeta would be able to finish the job against Frieza, or if you guys believe that Frieza would ultimately destroy even Super Saiyan Vegeta on planet Namek, because what I really enjoyed about making from this story was the fact that this idea, this what if hypothetical, had been around in the Dragon Ball fandom for many years, right? So there's no question that I think that Vegeta would be a lot more ruthless than Goku. He wouldn't go as far as to spare Frieza, but instead, I think that Vegeta would try his best to finish off Frieza once and for all. So I want to get your thoughts and feedback, and I want to get your overall opinions on the overall circumstance in having Vegeta achieve Super Saiyan before Goku, because let's just say if that actually happened, then where do you think the story goes from there in terms of having kind of like an identical ending to where the planet blows up, and Vegeta is kind of stuck there while telling everyone else to leave, I want to get your thoughts and feedback on the hypothetical of this battle. So again, thank you all so much for your time. I really enjoyed creating this only because there have been so many people that put into question and wanted me to do an outside story involving Frieza and Vegeta, and given how this was one of the many requested what-ifs that people wanted to see, I have so much more lined up down the pipeline for you guys. So again, thank you all so much for watching, thank you all so much for your time. If of course you guys are new to the channel, then be sure to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button, give this video a big fat thumbs up by slapping that like button down below. Tune back in for more. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all those social media platform links will be located down in the description box below. So thank you all so much for being here, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day everybody, and take care. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
UnrealEntGaming, but watching your video, all lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!